Good evening, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we once more journey into worlds, into realms very much well-travelled at this point. How's everyone doing this evening? Well, I hope. And hey, be your chatter, be your welcome. Be your welcome. Be your chatter, be your lurker, welcome. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we ventured forth across Ryukyu. We finished all of the sub-stories. We did some of the actual stories. I'm surprised. Haruka ended up dealing fake credit cards, and there was a wrestling match between us and Rikya. It was an entertaining time all around, I think, and now we will continue with what I can only presume to be the rest of the story. Oh no, hold on, I've just remembered. No, we also did some Haruka's challenges. I still don't know how far I'm going to get into these, but I suppose we will do a bit more of the gambling. So with that said, let's get this journey underway, shall we? Come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm of Yakuza 3. Remastered. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always the PlayStation still needs to be turned on, so let's go! Shall we? Boop. Come on, there we go. Ha-ha, it is loaded. Marvelous. Oh right, I put it into rest mode so I could charge the controller. Marvellous. Not marvellous. Why can't I connect to the network anymore? Boop. There we go. Right, let's see if I can fix that first. Hold on. Just nip back to the gateway just for a moment because I don't know what settings this is actually going to go. Come on, thank you. Perfect time for my monster to turn off. Now, give me a minute. Network. Start test. Right. Should work. You are on the network. I know you are on the network. Come on. No, I'll tell you what. There we go. Give us a bit of music in the background. No, apparently it can't obtain a... Why can't it obtain my IP settings? Set up internet connection. You should work. You've worked in the past. Hail, Hoodlum, welcome. You broke it. I maybe? No, that's, am I live? I am live. Why am I am... Okay. Connecting to access point. Sorry, I know it's not the most interesting thing to look at, me sat here in the gateway looking for my network connection, but I am rather curious as to why I can't connect to the Wi-Fi now. Tell you what, okay, fine. IT 101. Out. Turn it off and on again. Let's think of that. We must have had a power cut at some point. No, I couldn't have had a power cut because it was still on. Have I played it since Saturday? Was it working Saturday? I didn't get an error message on Saturday, so I can only assume that it must have done a thing. I assume that beep in the background means it's just turned back on as well. Come on! Get in! Rise! Commence! Do something! While I make funny arm gestures in the middle of the gateway because I need to... Wait, I can't switch... Oh, I can probably switch it over for a moment, but whatever. So how's everyone doing? Well, I hope better than me, it seems. I am honestly amazed at how and why my phone's working on the Wi-Fi, everything else is working on the Wi-Fi, so for what possible reason would the PlayStation stop working on the Wi-Fi? It's doing something really dumb and it's using IPv6, but cannot connect to the Wi-Fi network. Signal might be too weak. The signal is not too weak, you stupid thing. It works fine. Well, it doesn't work fine, but how do I delete an existing network connection? Hail, Real Spawn, welcome. 2 shinies in 2 days in Pokemon. I have never encountered... Oh, no, that's a lie. I've encountered shinies, but only as part... No, I've encountered 1 shiny in Legends of Arceus. It's the only shiny I think I've ever encountered in the wild. Options. Why is there an options button if it doesn't do anything? Right, connect to the access point, please. If it doesn't this time, I'm just going to leave it and I'll play offline. Oh, I need an internet connection, but it would be nice. Can't connect to the Wi-Fi network. Your Wi-Fi network signal might be too weak. It isn't too bleeding. This has annoyed me now. This is why I've probably survived in IT so long. No, it definitely I do have a Wi-Fi signal. So clearly my PlayStation has decided it wishes to go back to its roots and no longer work on the internet. Which is, a thing. Psyduck and Palmy. I know what a Psyduck is. I have no idea what a Palmy is. It sounds like a dog, which I like. Dogs are amazing. Wow, I've been at this so long that the intro music has finished. Okay, never mind then. Boop. Got it. I'm just playing without an internet connection. And I hope it's not going to do the thing where it'll sit here now and tell me 4 times in a row, you've not got an internet connection. You've not got an internet connection. You've not got an internet connection. Yes, I know I've not got an internet connection. Screw internet connection. Indeed. Apart from the stream. Stay up for the stream. Oop, there we go. Right, after that, several minutes of me faffing around on the gateway trying to get my internet to work on the PlayStation because apparently it doesn't want to work anymore. Or I know the only thing I've changed in recent memory is I've turned off IPv6 on the router. I cannot imagine that it would be stupid enough that it decide that, oh, I can't get an IPv version 6 address, and therefore I can no longer connect to the internet. No, you take the IPv4 address, as every other device on a network tends to do, and you will be happy about it. No, apparently it's not good enough for the PlayStation. Actually, it could just be something else. But do they give me an option to make it forget the network connection? No. Does it give me the option to potentially re-enter my password to see if that works? No. Is it buried deep within the interfaces of the PlayStation for me to do that? Probably. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I'm supposed to be here. Haruka, how did you end up all the way back there? Oh, wait. There you are. Hello. Oh, she's doing the slow walk. Ochika! Crumbs. Now I remember what we were... But you don't have an internet Calm. We will ignore that. I don't have an internet connection, but I just found a download. What use is that? This is why single-player campaign being online is online only is dumb. Yes, it is dumb. It is very dumb. I don't like it when they do that. I don't even like it when they do something like, what was it, Pro Skater 11 or something. Decided that it was going to ship a physical disc and then only put a fraction of the game on and the rest of the game downloads. No, you have a Blu-ray disc. You put the game on the disc. I loved the old days where it was all on a cartridge. If it had bugs, so be it. But nowadays it's a case, oh, it's buggy, but we'll just get it repaired. Well, yes, but if you decide to stop serving it, then what are we going to do? Look at the Deadpool game. I can play it because I bought it, but nobody else can buy it now. I mean, it was a mediocre game at best, but it was entertaining. You get to slap Wolverine 50 times. What's not to love about that? He was unconscious. Obviously, I'm not insane enough to slap Wolverine while he's fully awake. What was I doing? I have to win so many points, don't I? I may have just snookered myself. Whoops indeed. I'm glad I can play Zelda Minish Cap on Nintendo Switch, but that sucks as well. Oh yeah, what am I? Oh, I'm 0. Oh, that was dumb. I've just lost 200 points. Oh goody. It's been a long time since I played Minish Cap. You know your software's ready to install. I don't care. Call of Duty couldn't fit on the disc. Oh, that's the point, I suppose. But why is Call of Duty so big? Play again. I am now the banker. I will not win enough points. But I do have a 9, and thus I will have a showdown. And I will win all of the money. Well, points, tax, whatever. What I said that sucked was the internet connection thing. I win!
Yosh.
I win.
Yosh.
I win!
Yosh.
I get 300 points for that. Not a lot, is it? Oh well. Oh, now I remember what I'm doing. I'm basically just playing this until I've got enough for... I'm just going to keep throwing 200. I need to keep betting, and I need to keep... Stand sure. Oh, crumbs. That was dumb. Oh, well. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, well, whatever. I just need to keep playing until I've unlocked the higher bets. And then once we have the higher bets, we can do the thing of stuff. What did I call this stream? It wasn't anything to do about the story, was it? No, it was about the story. Ah, crumbs. I may have just made myself out to be a liar. I really have no idea why Call of Duty is so big, apart from the lack of compression. What have I scored? 0. One more, please. I'm guessing lack of compression is... Oh, I got a 9. How about that? Lack of compression, I suspect, is one of those things. It's probably also a bunch of random garbage on the disc. I'm guessing campaign and Warzone Zombies isn't even every Call of Duty game. Campaigns are notoriously short, though, aren't they? I mean, the last Call of Duty campaign I played was, I think, Black Ops 2, when that was about 4 hours long. Whereas recently, on the Discord, we have been playing through Halo Combat Evolved, and that is by no means a short game. At least not in the minute, because I'm playing on Legendary. Not Legendary, Heroic. Heaven forbid I play on Legendary. I might play Halo 3 on Legendary, I don't know yet. Stand. I'm standing on that. I give me all my points. Give me the money. Give me the points. Thank you. They have fun content though. They do have fun content though. I mean, I love Call of Duty 4. It's one of my favourite games of all time. I've not played the remastered version. I've not played the remake, so I don't know if there's anything good with that. But when I looked at the price tag, I thought, I don't play multiplayer games very often. Halo Infinite I've had fun with, even if it is not very well made. But I can't justify the price tag for only about 4 hours of base for content. Well, I have you son of a dingus, really? I had COD 3 on Wii, and I never got past the main menu before crashing. Fair enough. Yeah, it was never built for the Wii. Well, there was a Wii version, and it was built for the Wii, but yeah, it wasn't. It was never gonna set the world alight, was it? So now that I think about it, World at War. That was the first Call of Duty I properly played, and I had a blast with that. I loved the Russian campaign. And then Black Ops sort of spat in its face to a degree, and I understand the story beat on it, but yeah, it was. I don't know. I preferred, World at War. That had a good ending to War. Charging of Berlin. Yeah, play again. I can't remember who was the first banker, so we'll just keep playing until I get bored, I suppose. I don't know why. I don't know why Microsoft and 343 have killed Halo. The thing with 343 and Microsoft, at least in the terms of Halo 4, I don't know if they've changed their mind now because I think they're trying to bring it back. Well, Halo Infinite is the live service model, which is just, of course, it's the live service model. I got a 5. Oh well, we'll see what we've lost. In the days of Halo 4, when 343 first originated, they had the genius idea to make more money off Halo by bringing in people who hated Halo, this legitimately, in order to make it more like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty was where the money was. And they didn't want the tight-knit Halo community. They wanted to appeal to a general, broader audience, because obviously they pay more money. It's why Halo Infinite is a live service model. You have to fork out through the nose to get all of the fancy armors and stuff. And it's just... They just sort of scuppered it all, basically. They tried to course correct with Halo Infinite by getting rid of all of the plot beats from Halo... ooh, 9, cool. We've lost. Bugger. All the plot beats from 4 and 5. I mean, 4 wasn't so bad. I didn't mind... Well, no, correction. Gameplay and art direction, yes, bad. Music direction, I don't remember it being a stellar soundtrack either. I did like the stuff between Chief and Cortana, but other than that, yeah, it was... I didn't like what they did to the lore. I know, me not liking what somebody did to the lore in a game. Shocking! I win! Nice. I lose. Bugger. I lose. Bugger. Me not liking somebody fiddling around with the lore. Shocking, but yeah. I'm a proponent of the 2 timelines theory. You've got the Bungie timeline where you end in Halo 3, and then you've got the 343 timeline, which is an offshoot, which I can happily live with. I'm standing on that one. And then Infinite tried to just remove all of it. I must admit, in Infinite, I quite liked the companionship between Chief, the weapon, and the pilot. They seem like a nifty crew. I like the character interactions. Some of the other things that happen in the story are really dumb, and the fact that it's so short, feels so short because you don't actually have very... It sort of feels like the story's just picking up and then it ends. Because clearly they had the idea of they said it was going to be a 5-10 year thing where they keep rolling it out. So obviously they were expecting to do episodic campaigns where this was the first one and then part 2, 3, 4 all on Zeta Halo. And that's not going to pan out because all of a sudden they've cut it because the player base has dropped because they made such an arse of the multiplayer originally, and the campaign's only going to keep you going for so long before you run out of things to do in that. So yeah, I mean, I quite enjoy the multiplayer, but because the player base is so low, trying to find a match is a bit annoying. So people have, and all of the Call of Duty audience, shockingly enough, have gone back to Call of Duty. So, I don't remember the story of 4, apart from having to go and find Cortana. 10 years of development got scrapped, no surprise there. The plot of Halo 4, it's been a long time, but in a nutshell, Chief wakes up from cryostasis, Cortana is there, the remains of the Forward Unto Dawn, which is now much bigger than the Forward Unto Dawn at the end of Halo 3, because obviously they needed more to turn it into an actual level, is being boarded by the Covenant, but they're not actually the Covenant, because the Covenant are now our allies, and so they attack, then the remains of the Forward Unto Dawn crashes onto a planet called Requiem, where Cortana then reveals that she's going rampant, which, unlike in Bungie's continuity, rampancy is less the AI is straining in an attempt, trying to learn about themselves because they're becoming sentient, and instead in 343's vision, because it was written by a hack, it's now schizophrenia, she's ripping herself apart because she's got too clever. So then they decide to go off back to Earth to find Dr. Halsey, who created Cortana with a flash clone of her own brain, so they could theoretically use another clone of Halsey's brain to stabilize Cortana and fix her. And along the way, they meet an ancient Forerunner, completely obliterating the Forerunner plot point from Halo 3, or the Great Reveal. So, yes, we find a Forerunner who was locked in a giant magical sphere for millennia, who was awakened, and then decides that he wants to have the mantle of responsibility, which is something that 343 made up. And then he travels to Earth with a great digitizer, sort of like the scanners from Code Lyoko. And he plans to turn the human race into Prometheans and rule the universe, or something. And so we stop him by Cortana turning into a bunch of magical tentacles, and then the Chief throwing a nuke into the heart of the Didacts, the evil bad guy Forerunners thing. We also find out that Master Chief is the Destined One. No longer is he just a Spartan, but the Librarian, who was another Forerunner, forgetting that was actually a rank of Forerunners. What am I doing? Oh, I'm the bank. Okay. The Master Chief was actually created by a song of the Librarian, which transcended time and space to ensure that everything in the previous games happened, and Master Chief was the one to make them happen because he is the chosen one to bring about peace throughout the universe or something. And then there's the heartfelt goodbye between Chief and Cortana because she sacrificed herself to save the world, and then Chief is really sad. And then there's Halo 5 where Cortana is actually alive, and we only see Chief for 2 missions before we meet Spartan Locke, who is sent to chase down Chief, who they have a fist fight, and oh no, they break Chief's face, and then Cortana locks Chief and his team up in a magic sphere, and then there are big giant Evangelion fly things called Guardians, and it ends with Cortana waging war on all organic life to ensure that AIs rule supreme and all war is ended. And then Halo Infinite happens, and that is all completely thrown out of the window. So Chief ends up waking up after the Infinity, a big super ship's destroyed, and Cortana's already dead again, and the things happen and stuff. Now that I said it out loud, yeah, Bungie did a much better job with the story. Hated the robot enemies in 4. Yes, they were indeed very annoying. Been a long time since I played 4, and yes, I will be playing 4 again at some point. As soon as we get through Combat Evolved, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach. So, lots of Halo to play before then. I'll go with that one and place a bet of 200, why not? I don't know if I've actually managed to earn enough points. Certainly not enough to get Haruka's blessing, but hopefully enough that we can... that's one. Well, we failed on that one. Hopefully enough that we can start putting in the higher wages. But yeah, I don't like when people mess around with 4. I don't know what in fairness, 343, I can sort of concede that they had a tough job picking up the story of Halo 3, but at the same time, if you go into the lore, then the character, I forget the race, the Swiss Army or something, basically the species that the Prophets are, they had their own version of the Spartans, who were supposed to be very deadly. Just have them as the big bads. Have them as religious zealots trying to get revenge on humanity for the destruction of the Covenant or something. There's ways of doing it, but yeah. No, and there is a mistake. Oh, wait, what? I jumped about with the jetpacks and in 4. There we go. No, and there is the mistake, yes. They tried to continue it. They wanted the money, and they wanted to change it. To be honest, what they should have done is just... like id Software with the Doom. They were going to do some generic... I'll play again. They were going to do some sort of generic Call of Duty shooter. You can see the beta footage. I think it's on YouTube somewhere. They were going to do that, and then at some point, somebody looked at it and went, What are we doing? And then they went back to the lore. They went back to the previous games, and they looked at it, and they built it up, and they created what is now Doom, which, according to marketing, would not sell, because why would anyone want to play an old game like that? But the truth of the matter is there's nostalgia, and if you make a good game, people will go to it. And they did. And they've now got a franchise. Should have done... 343 should have done something with Halo. They should have got people who liked Halo involved. They should have built it from the ground up as a Halo game, not try and be a Call of Duty clone. But most of these studios are morally bankrupt now, so what do you expect? Go down, I suppose. I win. I lose. I lose. Doom 3 is kind of Call of Duty game that flopped, pretty much. So yeah, they went off and they made something else, and they made Doom remake, the Doom, just 2016, I think. Because in 2016, apparently the general idea was, oh, we'll just call it the same thing and everyone will know what it is. Medal of Honor. Now, Medal of Honor, the remake on PS3, it was PS3. I remember playing on PS3. Medal of Honor was good. I enjoyed Medal of Honor. It had a really good campaign as far as I remember. However, I'm not sure about the multiplayer. And of course, these studios don't care apart from the multiplayer. But anyway, the campaign was amazing. And then they released Medal of Honor Warfighter, where it was just crap. I was really looking forward to Warfighter. I thought, yes, they did such a good job with the first one. Well, the first one. But still, and then what do? We end up just running around, kicking in doors, and a tutorial where we get shot in the chest about 6 times. I hated that. That quits. Let's see if we've got enough wins that we can actually use the higher bets. I came pretty close. No, I didn't. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and Frontlines. Never played either of those. I played Warfighter. Well, you know my pain. I was really, really angry with Warfighter. They had such a good thing going, and they just threw it all away. Why? What possible reason could you have for just throwing it all away like that? Apart from money, and it's EA. It's like Dead Space. They hit such a good stride with Dead Space 2, in my opinion. I know Dead Space 1 is the beloved. A lot more people prefer Dead Space 1 to Dead Space 2, but I'm not a big horror game fan, so I really enjoyed Dead Space 2. I thought it terrified me in places, but I really enjoyed it. And then Dead Space 3 came out, and it's just... What am I doing? Played Crisis 1 and 2 as well. I've never played Crisis 1. But Crisis 2 is one of my favourite games. Once again, strong campaign, strong story. That's it. That's all I need. I loved Crisis 2. I have played that game so many times now that I probably won't touch it for a few more years, just on the principle of I know the story. I pretty much know all the story beats off by heart. Then Crisis 3 came out, and can you guess what happened? How about Mass Effect? I've played Mass Effect 1, enjoyed it. Mass Effect 2, love it, one of my favourite games of all time. Mass Effect 3, however, just why? What is it with games having 3 in the title? Is this why Valve are scared of the number 3? If they release a Portal 3, will my heart shatter into a million pieces? And yes, I have got myself lost again. Played Crisis 2 on Xbox 360 and the frame rate was really bad. I played it on 360 and I didn't think it was that bad. Then again, I wasn't really into PC gaming at the time, so I probably didn't realize. Andromeda I barely played. I have never touched Andromeda because I saw all the footage that came out from it, and I looked at it and went, right, you burned me with 3. You really want me to try and go with Andromeda and BioWare magic? No, piss off. I'm not wasting my money. Mass Effect 3 did have good gunplay. Gameplay-wise, I enjoyed Mass Effect 3. I enjoyed a lot of the story beats in Mass Effect 3, but at the same time, there were another... It was one of the... I think with Mass Effect 3, I was so burned by the ending. Because I was really, really invested into it after playing 2 so many times. I think I was so invested in the ending that the ending just I couldn't get past it. One day I'll do a Mass Effect run on the channel in years to come probably, and we'll see. I'll see how I feel after that. I will revisit Mass Effect 3. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't know. It ended on such a limp note. I'm not sure. It seemed cool without seeing everyone's whining posts, but didn't get into it. I wouldn't say it's whining posts when it very much looked very broken. Good game with 3 in the title, Gears of War 3. Never played Gears of War, any of them, so yeah, I'll have to try them at some point as well. Then they messed up Gears of War 2. Well, that's no major surprise. 800 points on Ochikabu. Yes, okay. Wait, I only need 800 points? I thought I needed 10,000. Can I now put in a higher bet? Okay. 7. Oh, I'm gonna lose badly, aren't I? Given those bets that I'm seeing down there, I'm guessing no. Right. Yay! Ah. 10k for completion. Oh, goody. Well, I might try for 10k eventually, but... Right, now... 8, sure. No, I can only go for 200. Right. Is this one where I'm going to have to basically keep a tab on who is the banker, and then as soon as one round's over, exit and go back in? Yeah. You already got the 10k already, you dingus. Oh, right. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that. Right. Right, so it is a case that I basically, once I'm the banker again, I leave. And then I have to go out and back in. I hate that. I really, really hate that. Also, yes, it has just dawned on me, this stream has pretty much turned into a just chatting stream with me running completion-y stuff for Haruka's requests. Well, I've lost. We've all lost. Everyone's a loser at the table of Ochikabu. Oh, dear. Got it. Tater. 2. Oh, wow. Well, we've certainly done well. Could be worse, could be pool. We've done pool. That was indeed very bad. Well, so everyone's now been the banker, so I guess I quit. Now, Haruka is going to be, oh, you came pretty close, that's fine. So we will do this. Okay. Question. Do I need to be level, chapter 12 to unlock the advanced? Right, how much can I bet in a round on this one? 500. So basically, if I can win 2 rounds of this, then I'd be alright. Oh, what did I just select? Oh, nipple widget. Right. Just get to chapter 12. But Haruka's right there. We can do it now. Well, I'm the banker, so you never know. 2, 4, 6. If I win this, I might get 8. Oh, wait a minute. Last. One more? Sure, what could go? Okay. I win.
よし
I lose.
そう
Wait, what? How? Oh,
よし
777. Okay. Tempted to play Gears of War again, but the end boss from the first one still gives me nightmares because Dom is an idiot and keeps getting drowned. Downed, even. Okay. I'll... Sure. Right, so if we go back to the office and we will save the game, and then we will go back and talk to Haruka and see if we can manage to win a few games of Ochikabu so we can finish on more than 500 points. 800 points. I mean, technically I've lost quite a lot of my tags in this little escapade, but we've got 3 million yen. I don't think I need to buy that many more platinum plates. I'm sure we'll probably win plenty of money in the Colosseum later on anyway, so. In terms of stream stats as well. Ooh, we've had a bit of encoding lag. Oh well. Once I've got this, I'll see where we're up to with Haruka, and then I might just go and actually play some of the story. I know, shocking. Where am I actually? With Haruka. Oh right, yes, I mucked up the list, and so I don't actually know what I'm doing. We've done the lockers. I would need to do the heat action. Haruka. There we go. So. Play Ochikabu. Okay, sure. This is the right. 800 points. Sure. Okay. Oh no, stone marked apparently. She wants an expensive thing. Oh! It doesn't give me the option. What? Game Haruka SS lets her call dice in Chohan. Wait, really? Showdown. Not enough, though, is it?
よし
Is this broken? Yeah.
よしよし
No.
よ
That's 300. Is it just broken for me because of something, or is it legit bugged and I can't actually play anything other than beginner level at this? Let's consult the Oracle. Haruka really sucks, yes. 300 plus points from my original score, 1,000 and 600 more points, plus an additional 300 to fulfill the stupid trust quest. Price, this is the worst part, the worst question that was forsaken. That's a little dramatic. No, looking up a lot of people on site, it has to be 300 plus from your original score, so if you enter with 300 points, you have to win 300 without going down. Yep. Triple S is a necklace, and EX says gear. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Morning Glory scarf, but I don't need the scarf, do I? Oh, that's Kiwami. Yakuza 300 km. Haruka really sucks. Yes, she does. Haruka's trust. Okay. First off, I just want to get away that this activity is not required for 100% completion of the game, nor is it required for any trophies. That being said, Haruka loves hanging out with you and spending time with you. Okay. During these times, likely go to the casino, blah, 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 blah. So... Oops. I forgot to change that. I'm might be running this stream with the wrong name. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so I just don't know if the gambling request should be this much. I'm starting to wonder that as well.